Welcome to the Elegant 8 Adventure Saga, brought to you by hopefully a better year than last year, 2023.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are. New year. You guys have spent it in a room surrounded by corpses. You've just killed one, two, three, four, five bugbears when we were last here. Haven't went through their stuff. Haven't done much other than just sort of hang tight and decide what your rest strategy is going to be. So, are you guys all? Have you checked out your characters? How is everyone looking? I think Mr. Bing is not looking so hot, right? I think Skylar took some damage too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a long rest, though, right?
Nothing a long rest wouldn't fix. If indeed that's your choice.
Let's do it.
Yes.
So some updates for you guys. So you guys are making your way through Waybeco Cave. As a reminder, you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on in this cave system. Something
And why
is
Black
afoot.
Spider wants the cave.
Right. Why the Black Spider, was after it as well. You believe, if I'm not mistaken, you believe that it's something to do with magics, whereas, oh my gosh, Rockseeker, right? Rockseeker, he wants to restore the cave and bring back prosperity to Phandelver, right? And put some coin in his pocket. So, you know how people are. So along the route, you've met a number of characters. Early on, when you hit the shores, you found out that Mr. Nick Maylock had that something was up, and he had some secrets going on. He did share with you that he's carrying some sort of an ancient or forbidden document, and he did so because it turns out that there are people offering to help him on his journey as well as potentially harm him. So he has a whole gaggle of people sort of tracking his whereabouts. Nothing aggro has happened yet, but something is afoot. And Mr. Maylock, if you look in your inventory... Wait, did you upgrade your character yet?
In the process right now. There we go.
It says that you have 6,809. Hold on. Have you already updated?
What do you mean?
Have you already? There's something up. Let me make sure. I think I need to repush your character to D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, I'm still loading. There it goes. How about now?
Well, look at D&D Beyond. It says you're a level 4 wizard.
Let
me look at your character, because then we'll get back into the nitty and the gritty.
Yep.
I have to stop using Mac commands on my Windows machine. New campaign.
I still
look
do
at
that.
you. All right, so it says you are a level 5. And how much experience do you have?
So once you have completed creating your character, you can view your statistics on a digital character sheet or export it for printing.
All right, so you are. It does say you're level 5.
Okay.
So let me bring you back in then. Oh no. Is anyone else's thing frozen up already?
No, I'm
Yeah, it froze when I first tried to go in,
Oh my god.
but it came back.
Yeah, I'm
Just
frozen.
Page
Wait,
isn't
I'm gonna
responding.
wait.
What the
Crap.
heck? The question was anyone trying to measure anything?
No.
Okay.
Page unresponsive. You can wait for it to come back responsive or exit.
I was
the
doing a
page.
pan. I was trying to figure out how to pan around because I don't have my mouse. Oh, I think maybe my mouse is in the back. 1 second.
2 fingers is how you do it.
Wait.
All right, so I've got to reload. Like 10 different things here. Hold on.
You want us to exit out, Tom?
You can just refresh it. All right, interact.
It's not responding. Trust the process.
It's not responding again?
No, I had to go. I thought it was raining, but I think I'm hearing the crackle of the fire from the game. No, I'm going to just log in again.
Yeah, hopefully this doesn't happen too often. It hasn't happened in the last couple of games that I've played, but this may be the bummer. Are still recording. 7 minutes of joyousness. So anyway, while this is all refreshing, and tell me when you guys are back up. Inside of your character sheet, Nick, there's a couple of things to be aware of now.
All right.
But I'm going to make sure that you actually have the right character.
Okay. Because I noticed that when I go into my join, I have like 3 characters. I have 1, 2. Yeah,
Well,
according to D&D Beyond, I have 3 characters. I'm thinking I may delete. I'm thinking I may delete a couple of them.
Well, let's make sure you don't delete.
Level 5, yeah. But that one I don't have access to it because I think you have it. Like it's.
No, it's yours.
No, but I'm saying like when I scroll over it, because like the 4 characters I have, the one that I don't. It shows up instead of the hand, it shows up like a circle with a like no, essentially. Like I can't select it. And I think it's because it's in a game right now. Probably.
Okay, I'm confused.
So I have when I go into my page on D&D Beyond, I've got the Elegant 8. It says create character, and then below that I have my characters, and there's 4 of them there. Cly Mythic, For the Loss, and then Nick Mellock. Nick Mellock I can't select because I'm assuming it's probably in the Forge.
You should be able to. No, that's the one you should be. Nick Malek is the one you should be messing with. That's your character.
Okay, because I can't select it to try and change it. That's the thing. Bless you.
Thank you. All right, let me delete these 2 things. And there we go. All right. So inside of your inventory, and you are now at the right level and all that good stuff. You have 2 things in your loot. One is a thing called Ancient Knowledge. And if you click on it, for some reason it says insurance information. It should not say insurance information. And it should just say information. I don't know how that got there. Basically, it is part of your bond. It says, I have an ancient text that holds terrible secrets that must not fall into the wrong hands. And some of the notes, you carry this ancient text with you. It's forbidden knowledge. All you know is that it would be dangerous. Yeah?
So I have clothes, common, spell book, small knife, book, ink pen, little bag of sand, small knife, and BCOD note to such and such.
Yeah, but you should say, there should be one that says ancient knowledge, too.
No. Parchment, holy water, backpack.
Okay, well, let me delete it, and and add it back in, because this is critical to your future. And while I'm in here, I will edit it, and it will not say insurance information. It was probably one of my classic copy and paste issues. All right, let me drag it back in, and then we'll play here. So the very last thing in your inventory list should say ancient knowledge.
There it is.
All right. So that's the ancient knowledge you're carrying. Some things that you know is that you carry this ancient text with you. It's that forbidden knowledge. All you know is it would be dangerous if it was in the wrong hands. You know that the Harpers offered to help you with it. You know that others are actively seeking it. You think it's the black cult of the dragon. You've not opened it because you were warned not to. So you do not know what knowledge it holds.
Right.
And then at the bottom it says, forbidden knowledge. What does it say down there for you under forbidden knowledge?
The DM will reveal this upon request if it makes sense. Can you read this?
So it says,
Yes,
you can see, can you read this? So the reveal does nothing. Now can you read it? That doesn't matter. So I'm glad. That's why I didn't put the actual text in there, because I was afraid it would just tell you what it said, and you were supposed to figure that out. So once it's time for you to know, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So that's the first thing, and the other thing that I wanted to remind you guys of is that you had this BCOD, Black Cult of the Dragon, and I'll send the image to the chat. Show to all. And also I will show you what it reads. So you now see that, right?
It's still loading, it feels like. How do I bring up my hub down at the bottom left again?
Your hub. What the heck's a hub?
The character hub down at the bottom. Like, wasn't there a way that I can, like, bring my character up so I can, like...
Oh yeah. It's the two cross swords. The HUD.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be cool. Because I have to adjust some stuff on that, too. So I have...
Does that say uncanny rogue we used?
Where?
I'm just trying to read this. It says...
Oh, that's my actual handwriting. It has to be hard.
I can't read that word.
What do you mean?
Sorry.
Well, that's part of the puzzle, I guess. No, it.
Can you hear
it says,
I'm talking? Okay. So you're gonna have to cancel out. Did you cancel out and reload? Yeah, cancel
Does someone
out
lock
and
up
reload
again?
the game again. No, I think she's in the old version of the game because it's yeah, it was stuck on her side, and I think she was trying to. I think she was just waiting for it to log in.
Oh, okay. Because I think she's logged into the game.
Are you in mute, Alicia? Because I can't hear you talking.
Oh no, she's muted on Discord. Yeah.
Okay.
So it said, Brother Vanoth, the Harpers or some other faction have begun meddling in our affairs once again. This time they are both going after our artifacts and worse, trying to intercept an unknowing rube that we've used to courier some of our forbidden knowledge through Neverwinter. Brother Tharp has secured the artifact and it's nested in the nested goblin caves. You were to locate our lost courier and secure our documents. Have fun with it, but don't fail us. Hit our informants in town for more information. Thy Dragon's Will, Brother Hammertoe. Right, so there's someone named Vanoth, Brother Vanoth, is likely after you because you did connect the dots in about 4 episodes ago that you are the rube that they spoke of. All right, so that sort of catches us up, right? So you have this the main quest is knocking out Wayback Cave, and then sort of unraveling the sort of mystery that is sort of unfolding over the last 2 years, for God's sake, with Nick. And on that note, did you guys want to do a long rest?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Sure.
All right. Rest. And rest profile. Default.
Someone standing
New
watch?
day. So my question to you is, I think someone just said it, is anyone not resting? Are you all going to sleep?
There's some people
You're muted.
asleep.
I can stand watch. I don't think I need to actually rest.
Yeah, you don't have any spell slots or anything burned up, right?
Nope.
Thank you.
Awesome. So I'm going to remove Alicia. And everybody else is good to go, right?
I believe so.
Let me roll a d20 real quick for something. Bummer. All right, long rest coming. It says Mr. Bing is offline.
I'm not. Do I need to refresh the...
Oh yeah, you're not logged in.
It never refreshed.
Ah. I completed your long rest for you.
Thank you.
That's the first time I've ever been asked to long rest. Usually you just do it, but I hit yes.
Yeah, no, it's a long rest plugin.
It was nice to be asked.
Because there might be it gave you right of refusal in case you didn't like prepare a spell or you wanted to change things. That was your chance to do it.
That's cool.
All right, so you've now all rested up. When Mr. Bing gets into the game, we will continue your day.
Not responding.
Uh-oh. Mine's responding.
Pop open a new browser.
Did anyone else create the app icons?
The app icons.
Yeah, you can create an app version of it so it runs into dedicated browsers. Thus, it uses it's more optimized for the game.
Makes it easier to find too.
Yeah, because it's just like an application. You just launch it and it's the game. I can show you how to do that at the end.
Yeah, so I do have an icon on my thing, but I've tried to use it before and it didn't.
It might have been the old one.
Yeah, I think it is an old one. I'll just delete that. This
So
is a
you guys
series
rested.
of test sessions we will use to decide if. Oh yeah.
So you are you reading something that I what?
Yeah,
that
that you wrote regarding the what's it called?
Is it a note that you wrote?
No, it was that icon that I had on my desktop for the Forge was the old test version that me and
that's right.
I forget
you
who it
guys
was.
tried out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So
yes, that was an old test version.
So we're like an hour in. let's do something. All right. So you guys, you wake up this uneventful. Nothing really happened. I was super disappointed. Fabia, you may have heard some shuffling. Just to the north, northwest, throughout the night, but it wasn't anything that caused you to wake anybody up. So it's kind of expected. There's still things afoot in here, but your doors are solidly locked. The corpses are getting a little ripe.
Yeah.
And, threw another couple logs on the fire. It is now the next day. And let me make it morning. There you go. It's about 7:30 in the morning. And here you are. What are you going to do?
Thought we were moving north, weren't we?
Yeah.
Or moving towards the. I don't remember.
Yeah, remember we sent I totally what's our flying creature's name again?
Lil Zippy.
I don't know how I forgot that, but we were sending Little Zippy to the right, and then we basically went through that one door, so we haven't actually gone in the door where all those guys came out of, or we go right, so we go left or right, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep, that's your two choices. You go left and right. You came in from the right.
Let's check out right. What do you guys think?
Where you came from?
Yeah. Like where that weird mechanical thing with, it's like an old forge or something that was not working.
Oh yeah, that was a wheel.
Yeah.
Let's go check that out.
All right. Unlock the door. You're in free movement. You're in free movement. Only move your normal amount, and then pause for everybody else to do their thing.
What's my normal movement?
I think you're 25 or 30.
Let me look.
Who's gonna open the door?
There are 25. Okay.
Are we in combat?
No.
The door was locked.
Oh.
What? We're going out the right door, right?
You said you said you wanted to go to the right one. So stepping out, you should see an image pop up, right?
I know. Is it when we? Do we want to see this image? Oh, here we are.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that Mid-Journey subscription pay off.
I really like
All
that.
right.
I really like these pictures.
Yeah, I do too.
So just a reminder, it's been a while, in the chat window, right? There's a blast furnace, and mechanical bellows sort of powered by a water wheel dominate this large chamber. The furnace is, cold and dark, but heaps of coal are piled nearby, along with carts full of, unrefined ore. The water wheel sits about 10 feet wide, 10 feet wide channel cut into the floor of the room, but it's dry right now. Passages exit to the west, south, and east, as you know. The empty channel exit to the north and to the east. And you could ignore the second thing I sent because you've already killed that, so it's gone. So there you are. So you got Karen's out ahead. Karen, to your northeast, you hear the sound of, it sounds like waves sort of crashing.
Do we want to head toward the waves, or do we want to go check out the other parts of the cave we haven't been to? Waves sounds like an exit, but maybe that's where we're supposed to go.
So Karen, from where you stand, you see a path to the north, a path to the east, another path to the east, and if memory serves, there was also a path to the south that took you back to where you fought them things in the hallway.
I think we should go east.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Both out. Okay.
Right. So Karen, why don't you lead the way? And just if everyone's going to stack up behind Karen, however you want, go for it. Once they stack up, Karen, you can make your next move, unless I say otherwise.
Can we jump across this stuff?
Yeah, it's easily navigatable.
Okay.
Although notice that your characters go under the machinery. You're welcome.
I saw that. Fancy.
That is super cool.
All right, so there's a. It looks like you're in the sort of the trench, heading towards the sound of the water is getting louder. You do see another entrance to the south, Skylar, just to the south of where you are, like sort of up that embankment. And it also goes east. Seems like you guys are sort of committed to the channel.
Yeah.
Once you move to sort of the mouth of the where it sort of opens up, stop, and I'll give you some description. Pardon my eating. I am starving.
So late, Thomas.
Mm-hmm. I'm also having a nice drink.
I saw that.
You can head up a little bit farther if you want, right up to here. If you long press on the map now, it'll put a marker with your name under it. In the color of your dice.
Oh, nifty.
That's one of the reasons I was thinking we could turn off the mouse moving around. I just couldn't figure out where in the settings to do that right now.
Ooh, I like the ambient waves, Thomas.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Nice picture.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
So, as you guys walk into this, yeah. As you sort of walk into this opening, a narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of water funnels into this chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge. The echo suggests that this cave might have been one of a much larger cavern to the northeast.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Now that I'm close to it, I can hear the waves. This is badass.
I'm glad you like it.
Do we want to go around the corner, kind of like back around and down?
So yeah, as you guys see, you can go to the east, you can go sort of to the northwest, or you could risk going into the water. Off. Let me see what you guys see. Hold on.
Which way do you want to go?
And you see it sort of splits out. Might be a heck of a swim, and who knows what's in the water, but I wouldn't stop you.
Karen, do you see anything around the corner?
Not really. It looks like it gets narrower.
Yeah. So as you sort of make your way east, you see that it sort of takes a sharp turn to the right and heads directly south.
South.
South indeed. Right, and as you sort of make your way down that, yeah.
Sorry. I was trying to. I have a first level spell that I'm trying to make a third level spell, and I can't seem to figure out how to get it to the third level slot.
Any spellcasters can help him with that?
No, you did mine.
Okay, so hold on. Let me look real quick. And don't move any farther than Karen, and I'll give you guys a narrative here.
Very good.
Where's Nick Maylock? Okay, so you have what now in your spells?
So I have this false life, and I was trying to move it down to third level, to my third level slots, so that I can prepare it. But I can't seem to get it over there. Do I just go to edit item?
Level?
What's that?
Why are you moving the level of the spell?
Because I'm trying to. Because I have the ability to cast 3rd level spells.
But you didn't. You needed to.
You choose that at the time you cast it.
What's up?
You choose that. You choose the level you're casting at when you cast it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Never mind that.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Bing. I now understand as you explained it. Because you explained it to him, I understood what he was trying to do now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah. So
Sweet,
most of your spells can be cast at multiple levels, right?
Right.
I think there are some spells that are like 3rd level and up, right, or 4th or whatever. But yeah. So there you go. Cool. All right. So you guys are sort of stacking up, and this is boring as hell at the beginning for 45 minutes, but you're getting a lot of. Here's sort of what you see as you come around that corner.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Pretty.
I'll add it to the chat for posterity. So, glittering minerals in the ceiling of this large cavern sort of catch the light and send it back to create the impression of a starry night sky. This is why this is called Starry Cavern. Dozens of skeletons, many crushed under fallen debris, are scattered across the floor. The cave is large enough that it contains 2 freestanding structures. Each of these stone buildings is proportioned for human use, as opposed to dwarf-sized doorways and furnishing you've seen elsewhere in the mines. Both structures have battered and blackened masonry walls. Their double doors cracked and scorched. The cavern is divided by an escarpment, in which a flight of stairs has been cut. Passages lead out of this area to the north, south, and to the west. From where you stand.
Shall we move in?
Yeah, and the only one who can really see most of what I said was Karen. So you can move to about here. And then give it a stop. So yeah, you guys can see there's looks like 2 buildings sort of built into this area. You only see the first one.
Yeah.
But if you took 2 steps to the west or 3 steps to the west, you'll see just down those stairs is another building.
I'm gonna stop, look, and listen.
Yeah, let's do
All right.
perception check.
Yeah.
Roll a perception. Anyone who wants to do so.
Broke my foot perceiving.
I didn't do any better.
How do I do? Wait.
I forgot how to roll.
Yeah, so did I.
You can go to your character sheet and do it from there. It's the easiest.
Skill tools.
In the little HUD, it's the little up arrow right above your character picture.
On the left?
If you have that combat HUD thing up at
On the bottom? Yeah.
Save skills tools, that little bar above the character photo.
But how do you roll it?
You click on it, and it'll give you an option to roll a dice. Click on whichever one you want to.
Oh, and normal, right?
Yeah.
No.
Still don't see it. What? Skills?
Yes.
That's right. Oh my god.
This was my whole day at work today.
Oh well, that
What-
was a
what-
waste for me.
What was your whole day? I missed that.
No, just trying to remember what we're doing and how to do everything.
Oh yeah, I took off today. I'm not going back until Thursday.
Yeah, same with me. I took off today. I'm taking off.
Because I'm like, life's too fucking short, you guys. And I decided on our YouTube channel I'm going to cuss. Because
It's now
If,
a rated YouTube channel.
If what's the dude from Critical Role? What's his name? Matt Mercer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if Matt Mercer can drop 60 F-bombs an episode in his people, so can I.
So I noticed something about that. Apparently, you have to, like, 30 to 60 seconds into the video is like the buffer in terms of cussing. And
really?
And I don't know why. It's like you can cuss 30 to 60 seconds after the video is started. Like after you've started filming, if you're going to upload it on YouTube or TikTok.
If you spend any time on sort of the GM forums or Reddit, which is where I spend most of my time trying to figure out how to do shit, what you'll hear are lots of GMs both celebrating and annoyed by Matt Mercer and his and that entire, like, the whole Critical Role thing, because it's a huge production, right? With, like, you know, there's people doing, you know, the background sounds and all that, and, like, whereas it's just me for that. But I really noticed that the big difference is actually the players. They're all voice actors. So one thing that I thought about us trying, but I don't know how open you guys would be to it, is role playing in D&D. So, like, they're always in character unless they pop out for a second. Whereas most of the time we're not in character unless you role play the character for a second. So it's a big difference, right? Is being mostly in character versus not. And I think that is the big difference in the feel, because they talk to each other and they talk about their backstories, and they, you know, they engage as if they're those characters, as opposed to everything sort of coming through me. So I don't know if I have a party who's willing to give that a shot, but that might be interesting at some point. Maybe with 2 theater people, three theater people. Steven, you have to be a theater person. I mean, right? You're a theater person.
Well, maybe when I was in high school, but yeah.
Well, there's at least half of the party has theater backgrounds and actively participates. So it might be worth trying out. Is like, what if you were always in character? Right, unless you broke Tom, character for a second.
Send us some required viewing.
Yes.
Inspiration.
All right. So some links to Pornhub. Oh wait, for what? For D&D?
What are you doing, Step DM?
Oh my god, I bet you that there has to be some sort of, like, a Dungeons and Dragons Pornhub subculture.
Oh, stop.
I'm sure there is. I would lay down a large amount of money on the existence of that.
That's actually one of the they do this whole thing in like, what as a DM, what do you not allow your, like, what do you ban? Like, what do you ban at your table? And the most common ban is, like, when there's, like, that one character, always a bard, right? Who, as soon as they have a chance, like, they go triple X on, like, every single time. So that's typically a fade to black. Like, as soon as the bard starts making, you know, the comments, and then the scene fades to black. Like,
right.
Anyway, all right. So you guys are in this sparkly room, and, you know, you see. Karen, you're sort of leading. You see a door off to the east, and you just sort of see what seems to be a door also a little farther south to the east. You see that stairwell that goes down, and then way down to the south, you see another door to that second building. Beyond that, you do see that this pathway continues to creep south. And you guys rolled perceptions, and I forgot all about that. Hold on. What we got here? 16... All right, so Mr. Bang, you are the winner. All right, so
Tom, if you be so kind as to look at the screen I shared.
I'm sorry, I did not see that. Watch the stream. Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Does anyone else see her screen?
Yeah, it's
there's a stream.
yours?
She's got, like, a partial blue screen of death going.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah, I think you need to refresh.
Oh, okay.
I would or close the window and reopen it. Well, actually, let's see if it works.
Sorry about that. I don't know what I put.
Now, are you still using the Are you using the grandma font still or no?
You shut up. No. I can barely read it.
There you go. Well,
fonts.
Okay, close.
Yeah.
Go
hit the gear, Christy. Hit the gear on that. On that thing that popped up, and there's an option that says "Do not show this" every time I load, so you don't have to close the calendar.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me make this smaller.
Hey, Nathan.
Who's Nathan?
He's a DM here. They were playing earlier. Oh, I was going to show him. Never mind. Have a good time. Just play. I'm going to mute myself because it came back. So.
Okay, cool. All right, so and she rolled an 8, so her perception is crap. Yeah. So anyway, you look at you're looking around, you're listening. You did the whole thing where you pick up some sand and you drop the sand and you smell the sand. Nothing spectacular catches your eye. What you do here is something sort of ominous is coming from that door, the second door to the south. The first door, it's a little bit more quiet, but the second door, there seems to be something, Mr. Bing, that is gurgly. We'll just say.
How about
the minerals? The minerals from what you can spot, like these are minerals. They're not diamonds. It's really beautiful, but it's not like worth your time to mine. Right? It's clearly these are just minerals from a mine.
Why don't we do the stick thing again and like ready ourselves and throw a stick at the door and see if anything comes out.
Oh, what was the stick thing?
The last time we all readied and then threw our torches at the door, and then all the bugbears came out and we slaughtered them.
Interesting.
Do you want to try that?
If that first door sounded like it was quiet, maybe we can just
go in
and see what's up.
All right.
And then at the gurgle door, maybe we can, yeah.
All right, Karen, you want to open the door then? Okay, we're ready though. We're ready, Tom.
I cast open door.
I'm gonna go here.
So what happens when you click the door?
It opened.
It opened. So what you see is a room that has collapsed. Time has not been kind to this room. A lot of debris, and then to the south you see another door. Now, once this door has been opened, Karen, you hear a very similar sort of gurgling sound that you heard from the door to the south.
Uh-oh. What do you see in there, Karen, other than a busted up room?
Not much, just another door.
Hey, Karen.
Want to open a second door?
Are we in combat yet?
No, you're not in combat.
I'm gonna sneak up to the gurgle door.
Hey, Karen, do you want dragon's breath?
What that is?
It allows you to breathe fire.
Ooh, fancy.
As if Karen's not badass enough.
I agree.
Who would turn that down? Yeah.
Right? You gonna give him some Bregma?
Do we want to send little Zippy to scout anything?
Well, there's a closed door, so I don't know if we could stealth and open the... Yeah, that's the tricky part, because we'd have to get the door open without the gurgle noticing if the gurgle is in fact a thing. We could try.
Now, I love this conversation. Now let's hear it in character.
I want to hear you talk like Karen.
Yeah, what does Karen sound like?
I don't think Karen talks that much, frankly. I would probably be saying way less and doing way more.
Yeah.
You know what? But that would be fun to roleplay because she would largely just grunt. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Kind of like when Roy Kent is super pissed off.
Yes.
So Karen, if you wanna move into that room, you're welcome to do so. If anyone wants to come on down, feel free. If you want Zippy to scout, send him ahead.
I will have Zippy scout some.
Don't go any farther than the ping that I just put onto the map.
What?
I just pinged on the map, so like, don't go any farther than that second door.
You're not going to tell me what to do.
Au contraire, mon frère. Well, I don't know. I'm suddenly very happy, but it's probably because I mixed 3 different kinds of alcohol. So when alcohol is the mixer for the alcoholic drink that you're making,
yes.
2023, you all.
Tom, Zippy's gonna be invisible right now, but I don't know how to make him invisible.
I can make him invisible. Where is he? Where is this hipster? Is he next to you? Where is he?
He is in the room.
Oh,
I think somebody.
Okay, hold on.
He was. I moved him a smidge. He was.
Okay, let me see.
Right on top of Nick.
Okay, he's invisible.
Oh yeah,
now.
sorry.
He is invisible. And as you can see to the south, there is that door. This room is just, sort of disheveled. It's nothing too spectacular. And as you get closer to that door, you hear that gurgling a little bit louder.
How long does this last? I'm trying to figure out how long Dragon Breath lasts. Because it's a.
That sounds like a you problem.
Tom.
I think it's called halitosis.
Yeah.
I think Little Zippy's invisible, but I can't find him either.
Well done.
Okay. Sorry.
Like, I feel like that's a problem. There he is.
Yeah, hold on. I used the wrong invisible. Okay, so he is marked. He's marked invisible now. Yeah, so there's invisible, which means no one can see it except for me, and then there's invisible, the status.
Got it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hey, I'm gonna throw out on a limb. If there's a door going down, it's probably going to the same door that's coming from the other side. Should we send people in like this, or should we just go all in one door?
Rainbow Six, that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure what that means. Is that similar to Leroy Jenkins, that shit, or what? What do we got here?
It's an alternate. Actually, I think it's like a silent version. Because it's like, is it Rainbow Six like a Special Forces?
Yeah, it's like it's like an old school tactical.
Yeah,
game.
Right.
All right, so who's going to head to the south door then? Don't everyone volunteer at once. And can you decide that in character, please?
Let's go, buddy.
I would. I'll see what's going on. I'm gonna cast Blade Song real quick.
All right. You're not in combat, so I'll allow it.
All right. Where?
Skylar, are you going with Squishy McGee?
Squishy McGee.
I'm really kind of offended by that.
All right, Skylar, I see you making your way to the door. Is that right?
Yeah, I just gotta find it.
Why?
It's right here.
Yeah. All right.
So as you make your way down there, Steven, or I'm sorry, Skylar, you can see the stairs heading down, clearly, and then off, just past the stairs, you see. It looks like that room is split. Something goes to the left, something goes to the right, and on the eastern side, you see that door that I was talking about.
Oh my God, it's way down there.
Yeah, it's way down there.
I thought it was just like one room down. We shouldn't separate them.
No. Okay. There's another door right here. There's a door right here. That's the door you're talking about.
Okay,
I'm saying down those stairs. If you look down those stairs, you can also see a second door.
All right, we're Squishy McGee.
Remember, there's two buildings. There's sort of two buildings built into this cavern. So like this cavern was mined, right? Hence the starry sort of sky. every once in a while, you guys look up and
There
you
it
sort of
goes.
are dazzled by the glittering, sparkly splendor that is this cavern, the starry cavern.
Right.
I can reshare
Right.
that image if you want to see it again. Let me know.
No, we're good. It's a beautiful image though.
All right, so Skylar, you hear that gurgling as well, and you also, it is not lost on you that you're by yourself.
Squishy McGee, get down here.
I'm getting down.
Oh wait, hold on. So wait, Nick goes Leroy Jenkins into the room. So hold on.
Oh no!
I'm turning up
shit.
movement. I'm like, what are you talking about, Squishy McGee? Okay, so Karen could have went into the room, but she did not.
It's very green down here.
So what you see,
Guys?
Nick, is this.
Oh wow!
Is that the last thing he sees?
It very well may be. He does have 5 more hit points than he did last game. So
who knows? It's anybody's game.
Yeah, you never can say, right? So look, this large workshop was badly damaged. It's like clearly a workshop. Was badly damaged by the ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of this room are scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of this room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier, in which a green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. And dun dun dun, behind the brazier of green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of this body is a large eye that stares at you. Hello, says a thick, burbling voice inside your head.
Hello.
Let's get ready to rumble. Roll for initiative.
Oh, hang on. Can I have a conversation with this thing first?
Are we gonna talk first? Can't we talk about ideas?
You can, but I still need to add you guys to the combat tracker.
Okay.
I mean, just in case things go south.
I'm being the change that I want to see in the world.
And by the way, the only one who's in combat right now is Nick, potentially, depending on how this goes.
We could just all stay back.
That would be funny.
Balls.
Okay, so I can't believe you said
right
that.
Behind you, Nick.
Why did someone roll dice? What was that all about? Oh, yeah, you're not rolling for initiative yet until I tell you to. The only people that have to roll for initiative is actually
just me.
Skylar, did I add you to the combat tracker?
No, I thought you said everyone had to roll for initiative, so I'm outside of a door just hanging out.
Okay, hold on. All right, so roll for initiative, Nick, just for giggles.
All right, I just have to find it.
In combat, the combat tracker, it's the dice.
In the combat tracker?
Yeah. Remember, it's 2 little swords that crossed on the right-hand side?
Oh, that's right.
It's okay. You'll spend a lot of time in here, probably.
Yeah, I'm gathering. Where?
Now you're not in. So look in the. So you see the combat
Your
tracker,
combat
right?
Oh,
tracker's over there.
it's yeah, top right. Okay,
Top right.
there
top
it is.
right.
Found it. All right.
Right.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, you go second of 2. Yeah. So you clearly lost. Anyway.
Yeah.
So you're in this room and you see this roll a nature check for me.
All right. Nature. There you are. Normal.
All right, you get a 12. 15.
All right with that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've seen one of these before. This is a spectator.
Okay.
Right? And what do you know about the spectator? It likes to bite. Right? So it does some melee stuff, right? But what fun would that be?
Yeah.
This thing also has something called eye rays. It shoots up to 2 of the following magical eye rays at 1 or 2 creatures, so you can hit up to 2 creatures within 90 feet, right?
Huh.
And your memory says, what did you get, a 15?
Yes.
Yeah, 15's high enough, right? So there's a confusion ray, right, which would confuse you, a paralyzing ray, which would paralyze you, a fear ray, which would make you fearful, and then a wounding ray, which would give you necrotic damage. Wounding ray, right?
Gotcha.
And what's interesting about the spectator is it can create its own food and water that can sustain itself for 24 hours. So you put it in a box, it's good to go. Wow. I mean, my spidey sense says that it eats its own poo, but whatever.
Probably. Yep.
And with that roll, that's about all I'll give you.
Okay.
Oh, I'll give you one more thing.
Okay.
Spectators are magical guardians. They guard stuff.
Okay.
Right. So, they will fulfill their obligation. But as soon as they fulfill their service, they're basically free to do as they please, which oftentimes is basically just sort of like living their life where they used to guard. But anyway, so you don't necessarily know if it's still guarding something or if it had guarded something and it just sort of is living here.
Yes.
All right, so there you are.
Do they talk?
Well, you can't ask that question.
To answer its greeting, I answer it with a greeting. So I say, "Greetings."
All right, so do you know deep speech or undercommon?
I don't know if I do or not. Let me see. I thought I had something here saying that I could comprehend. Oh, I wavered on that.
Do you understand what I said?
Hang on, I'm looking at.
Can you hear me? Can you hear what I said?
Where's it?
So that's what you're hearing. I'm assuming you're hearing some garbly noises, right?
Yeah. It sounds like
you natively do not speak
a smoker
undercommon.
who's had his larynx taken out.
Now, you are exposed. So I will give you, you can try to communicate with this person, so I'll give you a second to see if you're able to do so. You also, I'll give you some, a little bit of time to sort of yell to your comrades to see if anyone understands what the hell this guy's saying, or to invite them down. But time is of the essence.
Yes, it is. Karen, where's Cyrus?
Just hanging, just chilling.
Just chilling. Can somebody get Cyrus down here? I need somebody who speaks. Well, do I know that they speak that? I need somebody that speaks something other than common. I can't find in my character sheet where
the languages are on the first page.
Not in the game right now. I don't think.
You had it.
That wasn't the first page.
So with the 15,
common, dwarvish, giant, and halfling.
What for your role? Yes. You basically you know it's either deep speech or undercommon. You're not sure which, but it sounds familiar, but you just don't know how to speak it. It's kind of like if you hear someone speaking Spanish, you know it's Spanish. You may not know what they're saying.
Okay, that makes sense. I try and use some sort of like hand language or something to explain to it that I don't understand what it's saying.
David.
But I want to speak.
I speak under.
Hey, Fabia.
Yeah.
Hey, Fabia. Do you speak deep speech or undercommon?
I speak undercommon.
Oh, that's great. I think he speaks undercommon. Can you come in here and help me?
Fine.
Thanks.
So Nick, while conversing with Fabia, you said you made some arm gestures, and you see the spectator sort of reel up and get a little tense because he does not know what to make of your I don't understand what you're saying gestures. So Fabia, I'm gonna unlock. Let you go ahead and move your I'm gonna go. No one else move. I'm gonna let Fabia move.
So I take my.
What?
Oh, what do I do? I get down on my knees
Well,
and
hold on
put
one
my
second.
hands on
Fabia,
the floor.
Are you
and
moving
just
into
stare
with
at
Nick?
it. Say again.
What is going on?
I'm
All right,
trying. I'm trying to explain to it that I mean it no harm.
All right, so Fabia, you are now next to Nick. Is that where you wanted to go? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell little Zippy to like stay near me though when I pass him.
I wouldn't do that because
He's
I would venture to
invisible,
say
right?
No, not. I don't think to him. I would not let little Zippy into this room.
Well, that unfortunately you did not have the opportunity to tell her that. So he's in the room. He is invisible. Because as she said, she went by and told him, but he is invisible. The spectator doesn't seem to notice. He does see you step into frame, Fabia.
Okay.
And looks a little tense, like what the hell's going on. And I'm added you to the combat tracker. You're going to need to roll initiative for you and for little Zippy. You're not in combat yet, but it's just precautionary.
So, can I bring her up to?
Yeah, you can bring her up to speed, but only in character.
Yes, I charades to the spectator like, hold. I'm trying to talk to her about us, and so I pretty much bring you up to speed. I'm like, hey, Fabia, so this is a spectator. They are usually guardians of something. I don't know what it's necessarily guarding yet. I don't know if it is guarding anything or what it's guarding. I think I made it a little irritated. It is very questionable about this particular scenario right now. I'm just trying to say hi to it and that it means no harm. This is a very dangerous creature if it gets on our bad side very quickly. So we need to make sure that we are very docile. Can you please say something along the lines of, hey, or hi, how are you? We stumbled across your place of guarding. We are very sorry.
So
Maybe
Fabia,
you could lead us somewhere.
So Fabia, while Nick is talking, in your head, because spectators don't necessarily communicate vocally, in your head, you hear. Hold on.
Don't tell it about the book. Or the knowledge.
Why are you here?
You're in mute.
We're here accidentally. We're checking this place out and we stumbled into this room.
You've accidentally stumbled upon, in a cave, nested with tunnels, the very room that I guard.
Yes.
I have a hard time believing this.
It is the truth. We've stumbled on a lot of interesting things.
Do tell.
Well, we just had some interesting bugbears we stumbled upon.
What's he saying?
Shh.
You paused. It leads me to believe that you're here for the treasure.
I don't know of any treasure in here. We're just trying to get through.
And as you say that, off to your right, you notice a chest, or not so much a chest, but some sort of an altar. with some decorative cloth on it, right about here. You know that this is going to throw a little bit of doubt. Now, my question to you is, are you trying to convince the spectator of something? What's your game plan here? I just don't want to fight him. And you, Zippy, and Nick can discuss this. No one else is in the room, right? Sort of your innate perception or your innate sort of knowledge is that if you were to sort of call to your colleagues, you're immediately going to go into combat, right? Because like things are going to get real. But that said, the spectator is not having it. So are you trying to deceive the spectator?
No.
What are your intentions of being here?
No.
We are just discovering this cave. We're just searching around. We're not. And can I tell the specter, like, hey, I need to tell my friend Nick here what we're talking about? Is that? Yeah, that's you can be in character all you want. Yeah. And I just need to know when you're in character. So what's your character voice sound like, Alicia? She sounds very much like this voice. I'm not good at voices.
Get good at them.
I am going to speak common to my friend right now. Is that okay to let him know what we're talking about?
That would concern me. How do I know that you're not plotting with your friend against me? Speak in my language to your friend.
He doesn't understand.
So he's dim.
Yeah.
What's he saying?
And a bit annoying.
You may speak to your friend, but make eye contact with me. I will know if you're lying.
Okay. Nick, I cannot look at you. But he's wondering why we're here and how we stumbled upon this cave and why we're here for his treasure.
That's a loaded question.
I told him that we're not here for his treasure, that we're just investigating the caves.
Okay. That's good.
So, I'm done talking to you. I'm going to talk to him now. Okay, I'm back. Speaking in undercommon to the specter.
I'm coming closer.
Why?
I need to see into your eyes.
And he gets to about there, and he stops. Or she. I'm not sure. Non-binary. I don't know how he rolls or she rolls.
It's get there, then.
So he sort of stops there, and you notice that he stopped near the treasure, right? Which leads you to believe there's something there. But this is the first time you really get a good look at this thing. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can share a picture.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
So Karen, you must be getting pretty bored by now. Karen, wants to go.
Yeah, fine. When did you guys play?
Hey, Pavia, should we explain to him that there are more than just us?
Yes.
Okay. You're in control.
So what's your plan then?
I'm just gonna let the specter know as he gets closer that there is more in this party. It's not just us. But nobody's coming closer right now. It's just Nick and I right now.
Yeah, I can't find a good image of this guy, so I'm just going to send you this. There you go.
Oh, fun.
Oh yeah.
He's got lots of little eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you wanted to see you. All the more to see you with. So what were you saying to the spectator?
As he comes closer, I'm going to let him know that it's not just Nick and I here, that there are more of us in the other room.
How many
more?
That's a good question.
Numbers.
Yeah, I was like, I have to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more.
5 more. So there's 6 of you here to steal my treasure? The treasure that I guard?
No, we're walking through. We're all here checking these caves out.
So you're not tempted by this treasure at all?
No.
No.
Roll a deception check, both of you.
Oh, shit.
Roll well, my friends.
Where is deception? Oh, there it is.
It's in the skills.
Nailed it. Nailed it, Nick.
Ah!
Oh, this is not like
Lies! Lies! You aren't here for the treasure that I guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in combat.
Okay, are we really here for the treasure he guards, though? We're not, right?
No, we're not.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, but you didn't sell it. You didn't sell it.
I have terrible charisma.
Yeah, so it seems.
Charisma.
Can I try again to tell him we're not? On
your turn,
Okay.
you can try to persuade him. But it is Little Zippy's turn, and don't forget he can move Little Zippy. Little Zippy can be used to communicate with your colleagues, as a gentle reminder.
I'm gonna move Little Zippy back to talk to them, so he's within whisper range of everybody else.
So it looks like we've got Noodle is nowhere near, so Noodle doesn't really know what's going on. Skylar
Noodle's not in the game. I don't have a map at all. Like, I can see the log, but that's it. I don't have a character. I don't see the map.
Completely close your browser and then go back in.
All right.
You're missing out on all this beautiful art.
I know. No, I can see that. I just can't see the game. So.
Oh, have you clicked on your? What do you mean you can't see the game? I'm confused. Then don't do what I said.
I already logged out. I'm in. I can see the log, right? And I'm listening to what you're saying, but I have no map, and my character, I have no way to retrieve it. It's so stupid. So I'm still hanging. You do you, and I'll.
Okay, when you're loaded back up, you let us know. All right. Okay, so cool. So Little Zippy, for its turn, is going to move to Bing and Karen. Is that where it's going?
Just kind of move back so they're in close enough range to him, so that he can whisper what's happening.
Go for it. Move Little Zippy where he's going.
Yeah.
He's right here.
Yeah, right where he's
at.
You
I'm sorry, you didn't move him. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and Zippy does speak common. So, in character, go ahead and talk to Karen and Mark, and Bing.
He's probably going to be like, yeah, they're fighting the Spectre now because they.
So he sounds just like you then. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Come up with a voice for him.
Well, he's little and he's zippy, so I think he'd sound something like this. He'd sound really, kind of stupid.
Hey guys,
make him super annoying so I don't have a problem killing him.
No, but he wouldn't be super annoying. He's very matter of factual. Yeah. So, the Spectre and Nick and Javier are going to be fighting because the Spectre doesn't believe her that they're not for the treasure.
Awesome. So keep that up, and I'll give you an inspiration point. All right. So if that's it, he's still invisible.
Yes.
And Zippy's boy, girl, non-binary, doesn't care.
Little Zippy is a he.
He's a he. Okay. And don't forget to aim Little Zippy. I have to keep remembering that. It's so long between games.
Well, and I have a really hard time telling what is his front and what is his back.
Okay. So see the thing that looks like a tail?
Yes.
The segmented thing? That's a tail. And just zoom in, and that's his butt. Right? So he has a tail. He's like a scorpion tail.
Yeah, he's got a scorpion tail.
So
the little loop is his tail.
Now he's facing them, right?
He's facing...
We can control the size of our tokens, right?
I prefer not.
Okay.
By the way, Alicia, if you hold shift and you hit like down and left arrow at the same time, he'll do an angle.
Okay. Oh, I'm not on him.
Is there any way for me to just scooch over to like at least where Skylar is?
You guys are at the bottom of this round. I'll give you guys free movement until you're inter combat.
Cool.
Because you're basically two different parties right now.
Yeah.
Although I can tell you, Karen, you see Fabia and Nick look tense, and you know what little Zippy just said. And then Steven, you're behind a closed door.
Yeah.
So actually, why don't let's pause the action in the room, and let's go to Noodle and Skylar. So Noodle and Skylar, what are you going to do?
Well,
Noodle, you first.
What's going on in there?
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. You just know that one part of your party went into the northern room, and the other, Skylar, you see him down to the south, getting ready to he's looking at the door. That's what you know.
Go through it. So I think I'd go, hey, Noodle, you want to go through the door with me?
I do. I need to see.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so Noodle, you're gonna come down. You're gonna come. I'll move you down. So you're down here with him.
Okay. Yeah.
Now both of you hear some sort of a conversation. You hear Fabia talking, and when Fabia's not talking, what you hear is. So you aren't exactly sure what's being said, but you know that Fabia is communicating with something on the other side of the door, and it's really muffled anyway, because that door is closed. So Skylar, what are you doing?
Let's open the door.
All right, go for it. Can you open the door?
Yeah, I'm just doing it now. I'm just clicking on it. Wait, I click on it. I think I closed it.
Yeah, you this door is stuck.
I can't get
so
open.
do you want to try to bash it?
Oh, I think
my God.
I'm going to try to pick it.
Well, why don't you roll an investigation check?
Okay. Un momento.
Everything okay?
It's not locked. It just seems to be jammed. So if you're going through that door, you're going to be kicking it or hitting it pretty hard.
I don't.
All right, this is busted. Hey, Noodle, do you wanna go around, or you wanna go back to the crew?
I don't think we should bust it in.
No.
What leads you to believe that?
There's another way. Do you? Because we hear grumblings. That doesn't sound very good.
And I
Good.
Know
Okay, I'll accept that.
There. I know Fabia's already in there, so why would I exert myself?
I don't know. I just wanted to see you kick that door open.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I feel like you're like Rocket Raccoon at this point, where he's like, "I'm getting that eye. I'm stealing that arm."
Skylar and Noodle, I'll let you move. I'll let you move at the bottom of the round. I'll give you another move, to regroup with the group. Bing and Karen, what are you guys gonna do?
So this whole time, I've just been keeping an eye on Fabia, waiting to see if she gives me any subtle signal, waiting to see if she gives me any subtle signal at all. Signal, wink, wink.
Okay.
To storm the room. You're waiting to storm the room.
There you go.
So mark yourself as mark yourself as readied for, and it's going to be based on a signal from Fabia. And if indeed that happens, Karen, you'll be able to run into the room and take whatever action. And what will your action be? You don't know what it is. You don't know where it is. But what do you think your action is going to be? Like if you stormed into the room waiting for that signal.
I am going to run at anything that looks bad.
And what would that be in character?
How would Karen describe a potential action she might take to a non-existent abstract
Yeah.
entity.
Tentacle orb dead.
Do it well, I give you inspiration.
I run and smash if Favia in trouble.
Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, what do you have going on right now with them? Do you have effects happening?
I just hit ready. I think for some
Okay,
reason.
ready. You're double ready. Let me get rid of one of the readies.
I don't know what the fist is like a bonus.
That means readied. That means like I'm readied.
Oh, okay.
All right. Cool. All right. What about you, Mr. Bing?
I'm ready. I'm just watching Karen's actions. Basically, if she's going to spring into action, I'm ready to basically cover any kind of ranged attack.
Got it.
So
within
Tom, can I just get confirmation on the spectator? It can't understand what I'm saying, correct?
No, it has no idea what you're saying. It only understands Alicia right now.
Okay.
And Mr. Bing, you can't see it, even though in this view you probably can see it, because there's that little bit of wall sticking through.
Gotcha.
All right. All right, so that means end little Zippy's turn. It's now the spectator's turn.
Ooh, what's gonna happen?
I am not convinced that you're not here for the treasure. Let me ask you one more time. What are your intentions?
We are just walking through this cavern. I have no intentions for your treasure.
What's the treasure?
Why? What do you have?
This is why she's talking.
For the spectator, you see the spectator ready itself as well. So it sort of tenses up, and we've now got a standoff. Incidentally, Karen, you see the spectator move into range. Bing, you saw the spectator move as well, right past your field of vision. Do either of you take any action?
I'm going to keep it in, so I'm going to see if I can kind of move to keep it in line of sight.
All right, so if you want to keep it in line of sight, where are you? That will be your action.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, so you can move to be in line of sight. So you can just creep over one block at a time until you can see the spectator. Oh wait, I have to unlock the movement, sorry. One moment. Hi, stupid. There you go. Go ahead and move. So now you definitely see the spectator. We're back in combat movement. Karen, what about you?
I think I'm going to Karen run at spectator.
Okay, I love it. So that will be your action will be running. So go ahead and take your movement. Are you in a sprint, or are you doing just your normal distance?
Karen go 40 feet. Think can make.
So she has to pass
My
Zippy,
goal
right?
is to punish the DM for his request.
She has to pass Zippy,
I'm
right?
delighted.
She has to pass Zippy, right?
Yeah. So you'll have to avoid Zippy.
No, Zippy's gonna smack her in the head, or at least try.
Okay, hold on
Not let
one
her
second.
run.
Hold on 1 second. Attributes. Karen, I'm giving you inspiration. At the end of this round, we'll roll for what that is. At the end of your move, I mean. Okay, so go ahead and do your thing.
Zippy is gonna try to smack her in the head to stop her from running in the room.
All right, so you move to here, and you're gonna try to smack it.
Like,
So
I just want him to like knock her out of the run, so she like takes a step back and is like, what?
So I think that would be. Look. Would that be acrobatics? No.
It would be like a shove or a push or something.
But he's flying, so I don't know if it's like hitting her with his wing, like.
You know, I think it's dexterity.
Okay.
So let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to decide between athletics and acrobatics. I think this is a tricky situation. Roll acrobatics. Which you're lucky because athletics you have a -2. Yeah, so and this is right or refusal for Karen. So Karen, you get to this point right here, and you feel little Zippy go like sort of thwack. Which, by the way, makes little Zippy
not invisible anymore.
Not invisible. So you see little Zippy appear. And while I won't let you stop there because you were sort of bursting forward, do you want to stop in the doorway, or do you want to continue and ignore little Zippy?
So, speaking as Karen's inner monologue now, which is very sophisticated, Karen thinks that little Zippy is trying to come to Fabia's help as well.
Oh no!
Karen grabs little Zippy,
sets it on his shoulder,
along with her.
All right.
Like, fuck yeah, let's do this.
Roll athletics, beat a 10, and then you'll pull Zippy with you.
Yes.
Okay. Holy shit. Yeah. You grab little Zippy, and like Zippy is like you hear Zippy go like, "Huh?" Move your character to where you're going to land, and let me question: left hand or right hand? It'd be left hand, right? So little Zippy is in your left hand.
Yeah.
All right. So drop Karen where she's going to be, and then aim the direction she's going to be, and I'm going to drop little Zippy appropriately. Oh, I gotta put on free movement. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Oh shit! You're going right up there, and then your left hand is little Zippy, who doesn't get a turn this round because it has just been deposited. So Zippy's like now face to face with the spectator and Karen to its right.
Well, if she drops him, could he drop and just walk behind her?
On its
he
turn,
doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, well, not now. Zippy's been deposited.
But that's what I mean. He would just drop down, right?
Well, Alicia,
no, Karen's
he's in
carrying
attack
him.
of opportunity range now. So if he turns to try and move, he's going to get attacked.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Plus, Karen was like, Karen thinks Karen did a good thing. Karen, good. Karen did what Zippy wanted, right? So Zippy and Karen are in this together, right? So they get like 2 points for bonding, right? Like there's a little common ground here. Yeah, but like Karen, you see that Zippy, the look on Zippy's face is a little bit of like bewilderment and confusion. And
I don't know. Zippy's a barbarian too.
Yep,
he is.
But Zippy isn't played like a barbarian often. He's played more like a rogue.
That is very true.
So yeah, I think that's a whole other conversation. But there you are. All right. So let me add you to the combat tracker. And Zippy is already in the combat tracker. So now we have 4 of you in the combat tracker.
Oh.
I don't guess I get like since I was readied and then rushed in, do I get a
No, the rush was the readied. So you used your air action was the movement.
All right. Well,
but
me shielding the other people. So.
But by the way, that was the spectator's turn, and all of that happened on the spectator's turn. Nick, you're seeing all of this unfold. You see Karen fly by you like, boop, 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 boop. In hand is little Zippy, like bewildered and
shit.
confused, right? Like they stop right in front of the specter, like a little like dust burst sort of goes up. I'm going to give you your turn, but let's not forget that the spectator was readied. So go ahead, Nick, and then it's the spectator's turn.
Yep. Crap. Favia.
Yeah.
Is little Zippy okay with breathing fire?
I don't see why not.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna... Little Zippy!
You have to answer him. He's saying Little Zippy. Is Little Zippy ignoring Nick?
I just walk up behind him. Hey, little buddy. Here. Let me do some stuff for you.
What are you doing?
I'm giving him the ability to cast Dragon's Breath.
No, I was answering with Little Zippy.
Oh! I can't tell. He's your familiar.
Okay. You're so close to inspiration, Alicia. So close.
He's an accent.
Okay. So I have him targeted. Now, I don't know how this is going to work because it says that I touch a willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided it has one, which I'm pretty sure Little Zippy has a mouth.
I think it's a willing creature. It's not hostile towards you.
Okay.
What are you doing to me?
Oh, I love it. He's Dracula. Look at that. What do you guys think? Was that worth an inspiration point? I think.
Do you want? I have Dragon's Breath. Do you want Dragon's Breath?
Why not?
All right, you earned it. That's it. No more inspiration for role playing this evening.
All right. I'm giving you level 3 Dragon's Breath. Okay, now it's giving me a cone.
Okay.
What the hell?
It's asking you. So you're where do you want this Dragon's Breath to aim?
So I wanted to aim. So it says that I'm giving a creature the ability to breathe Dragon's Breath.
Yeah. So you're gonna basically this is an attack from a creature, a willing creature. In this round, you're attacking the so aim the cone at the spectator.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, Nick Malek's first blood.
And then make sure you target the creature.
I did.
In case it okay. And then do it.
Okay. What the fuck?
So I saw some dice roll.
I'm not understanding.
Okay.
I see a fuck ton of blood too.
Yeah.
So you are concentrating, and you did 14 points of damage to the spectator.
Ooh,
all right.
It's
well,
nice.
Little Zippy did 14 points of damage to the spectator. Because Little Zippy has the ability to breathe Dragon's Breath, but it doesn't tell me how long this is good for.
It should.
The way it's set up, it sounds like it's a single attack.
Yeah, that's what it seems like it is.
It's basically, you use another character as a weapon.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Which is nice, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
That was fun.
I have a ghost of myself standing next to Favia.
That's normal. That's just so you know where if you want to rewind yourself, that's where you go back to.
Ah, okay.
And honestly, everyone hates it. I don't know why it's a thing. I don't know how to turn it off. So.
Okay.
If this were
all right.
And then I'm going to switch. Oh no, that's takes an action, doesn't it? If I want to switch weapons. Yeah, I'm like switching, but I'm like.
You took your action. If you have a bonus action, you can take it, or a feature, or whatever else. It's a bonus. Or you have whatever movements left. That's what you can do.
Okay, so since I was casting a spell, if I wanted to go back to my green flame blade and my blade, can I do that and then just not use it right now, or
your spell doesn't mean that you change weapons, right? So whatever weapon was already equipped is what's still equipped.
Okay.
But you can't do anything to that weapon. You can. Right. You're still holding it. Right. You don't have to. Switch.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do have. You do have 5. You still have 20 feet of movement if you want to take any movement.
Move out of the way.
Your paper.
Hey, he's got 27 hit points.
That's right.
I mean, Karen has 60, back. But still.
Move back, David.
So you hear Bing yelling through the room in character.
I found this on the web.
That's why I can't move now because the movement's locked for some reason.
It's your turn. You should still be able to
my
move.
Voice.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move back. I'm gonna move right here.
Okay. I love it.
Behind it?
In melee range?
Yeah.
Right.
Bold.
Enter.
I love it. So you guys see Nick, So here's what's played so far. Karen burst into the room, dragging little Zippy with a surprised look on its face, depositing it next to the spectator. Zippy bursts flame like a dragon. It's like splattering blood from the spectator, who now is like, what the hell's happening? Only to see the most frail person from your party deposit themselves literally within melee range. All right? And as promised, the spectator is going to use its readied state.
By the way,
on Mr. Maylock.
After Zippy breathed fire, it did a little cute burp.
It goes, that was fun.
That was a spicy meatball.
All right. So the spectator, it knows what's going on, Nick. And it is going to hit you with a fear ray.
Yeah.
So you should have to succeed a DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Where do I go to roll? Saving throws. Where's that at?
Well, are you using which HUD are you using?
I'm in my my character
HUD?
sheet. I was in my character sheet.
Oh, character sheet? Go to your attributes. And then wisdom. And then click the word wisdom, and it'll pop up ability check or saving throw, and you're going to do a saving throw.
Saving throw. Normal?
Yep.
Do I have...
Come on. Son of a bitch. Nice. So you succeed, right? So you are not afraid. Your arrogance powers through whatever fear you might have had. And you basically, your eyes say to the spectator, fuck you.
Respectfully.
All right, so Fabia, it is your turn.
We don't want your stuff.
And the action, Little Zippy's action through Nick does not count against you.
Oh, sweet. So if I try to talk to him, that's my action, right?
No, you can talk.
And attack.
Within reason. Don't forget, he's now been bloodied, surrounded. So, my question is, what outcome are you after from this conversation?
Do we really want to fight him? I guess is my question.
We are fighting him.
No, but do we want to continue to fight him, or do we want to just be done with it?
So, every time I feel like Nick has been in this situation, I've always felt like an immense amount of sorrow because we wind up getting into battle. At least I wind up being put in battle in a situation when we should have been speaking. That's Nick's point of view. So I really don't want to be doing this, but I would rather kill it.
You did draw first blood, just to be clear.
I did draw first blood, but I knew that. I know that Little Zippy is very beloved, and has been tried very hard to be kept alive and not thrown in these situations.
Nick doesn't want a divorce in the real world.
The fire breath to Karen, I gave the fire breath to Lil Zippy.
Favia, please roll an insight check. Make it count. I missed playing D&D.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that was... Okay, so all you know, and it's not much, but you have an empathetic moment with the spectator. You rushed into its room. You startled it. You weren't convincing that you weren't here for its treasure. It moved to guard its treasure, right? It didn't attack you guys when it could have, right?
Yeah.
And then you bludgeoned the shit out of it, or you breathed fire on it, damaging the spectator. Just even with an 11, your insight tells you it has one job to do. It's protect its treasure.
Okay.
And you have played. There's no backing out of this, even with an 11, right? Like your insight would tell you that like you're committed. It's committed here. It's if you try to talk it out of it, you didn't mean it, whatever else. It's going to be hard to rewind the blood all over the floor around it. And it's surrounded, right? Like in its mind, 3 bad guys literally walked towards its treasure and then beat it up. So that's your insight.
As you do.
As you do. Do I have line of sight, or is Karen in my way?
If you're trying to shoot Karen in the back of the head, you have absolute line of sight.
No.
I would recommend that was maybe the wrong way to move, unless you want to hit, There you go. That's about the one place you can move without hitting that rubble. Don't forget to target whoever you're hitting. I'm assuming it's the spectator.
I don't remember how to target. Sorry.
Can a player help her out?
You can just click on it.
So yeah, just double click on the character. On the character you're trying to attack.
Actually, just a single click.
He has like red triangles around him now.
Yeah, that's it.
He's targeted then.
Tom, is she behind it?
She's flanking it, so she gets to roll with advantage, although she needs to do this.
What do I need to do?
There, I spun you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
So you're flanking, so you can
advantage.
Roll with advantage, yeah. Wow, nice. So you hit the spectator. So you see Fabia sort of burst into the scene, raise her bow.
Oh my god.
And thwack this thing for 13 points of damage. More blood from the spectator just like splatters. Skylar, you hear through the door just all hell breaking loose in this room. But it doesn't sound like a losing.
I'm learning how to choose the right audio apps for you.
Okay, you need to stop. My watch won't just shut up, man.
And
I got a new watch for Christmas.
Do I also roll it with advantage for the second shot, or just the first?
Just the first.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Now you're just being mean.
He didn't listen to me.
So the spectator sort of spins towards you. I'm like, what the holy hell's going on? Karen, it's your turn, and then it's going to be Steven and Mr. Bing.
Uh-oh.
Standard swing. This axe comes down upon the head of the spectator.
Oh my god, the spectator's gonna die.
Spectator is hurting. Whack. Not a lot of narrative from Karen, which is her style. So you guys, this spectator is bloodied. You know, 3 of its 5 eyes are sort of like squirting blood all over the room. Right? Karen's covered. Nick is covered. The treasure's covered. Zippy's covered. There's just blood everywhere. That said, before we move on to rolling for initiative, Mr. Skylar and Noodle, you hear this going down. What's your play? Like, there's a fight going on the other side of that door.
We gotta see what's happening.
Yeah, let's go check it out. Let's do it.
All right, so roll a strength check. Are you guys doing this combined or one at a time?
Ooh, yeah. Let's kick the door down together.
We're doing it.
Okay, both of you roll a strength check.
Strength.
1 second.
If you're slamming into the door. You need to beat an 18 combined. So we've got ourselves a 6. A 6
Work
plus
on it, man. Oh my god.
So you guys,
all right.
You guys bounce off this door. So Fabia, you hear behind you like this big thump, and this dust just sort of like floats from the door, and you hear a couple like, oh Jesus Christ, right? Mr. Bing, what are you doing? You see all this happening, like the room is covered in blood from where you sit. You are still readied, but you don't have line of sight.
Hold on here.
Oh wait, we got to roll. Free movement for you, and then we'll roll for initiative. If you're moving into the room, you'll be in combat.
Yes.
Tom, how long is 1 minute?
60 seconds.
In the game.
Yeah, in the game.
10 rounds.
10 rounds, that's right. Okay. So this fire breath, as long as I don't break concentration, it's until the spell ends.
Yep. So
they can take an action.
Unless,
so Lil Zippy can breathe fire again.
Yeah, unless the spectator attacks you next.
Right.
So go ahead, Noodle and Skylar, take your second attack at the door. Strength check.
Okay, are we going on 3 or after 3? Okay, we're doing it again.
Do it. All right, ready?
You gotta beat an 18 combined.
2, 3, roll.
An 11. That's good. Noodle get 11. You did it.
An 18
this
combined
door,
19.
Almost like you guys hit this door. It's like thud, and this dust just sort of shoots into the room again, and very slowly you guys hear, and the door opens up. And what you're presented with is a whole lot of blood. You don't know if it's your friend's blood or the spectator's blood. There's this crazy ass beast. It's round with 5 eyes and tentacles. It's crazy as hell. You guys are both now also in combat. I believe. Is that all of you?
Yes. Roll for initiative.
1 second.
All
right. So let me.
We're at the top of the round now.
Hold on, I gotta reset initiative. Now everybody can roll.
Oh yeah, combat tracker. Hell yeah.
We're missing Karen and Noodle.
I'm not up next.
All right, so sorry, next round. All right, Skylar, you are at the top of the round with a 19 initiative.
Yeah.
Before you is a whole lot of blood. You see Favia, then Bing, then Karen, then Zippy, then Nick, all in a row, like all lined up.
I sort of dust off my shoulder because a little sore from hitting the door open, and I kind of go into the room. I go here, and I'm like, "What's going on, guys? Oh man, that's vicious." And I do an assessment, and I say, "Favia, what's going on?"
I'm fighting a specter.
Should we kill
She says
We're
conversationally.
We're winning.
All right, so I get there. That's my max, and I'm gonna attack the specter with my bow.
All right. You do not have line of sight.
Really? That's where I moved there.
But
I guess
You've got Zippy.
Karen's.
You have to shoot through Karen and Zippy.
you'd be
You
better.
have line of sight between them. However, if you go one more, you still have line of sight between them. But if you fumble, we will roll a dice to see which of them you attack. So the key here is just don't fumble.
All right, I got it targeted. I'm gonna fire.
Come on, fumble. Come on, fumble.
Oh, thank God.
But you miss.
Woo!
And before you end your turn, who had inspiration last round? I want to see what your cards are.
Scott, I know it was Karen,
get-
wasn't it?
Did Karen and I get one?
Yeah,
All right, so
I
Karen-
think you both got it.
Karen, here is yours. You're going to get Night School. So let me give you the Night School. Give me 1 second. Cards. Let me open up Karen.
Wow.
Inventory.
That's crazy.
And where is Night School? Inspiration. So in your inventory, you will see Night School.
That was a great.
It does not require an action. You can use it whenever you want.
Nice.
All right. And Favia, I believe you also earned yourself some inspiration for role-playing Little Zippy. And inventory. Let's see what yours is. Are you ready?
Yep.
You get Smite. So yours, so I forgot to read it. So Night School is distribute 5 points among your attributes, but doing so can't push them past 20. Holy shit, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make eye contact with the creature, speak the words, I smite thee and the horse you rode in on, roll a 1d10, and multiply that number by 10. Reduce the health of that poor creature by that percentage.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's also pretty okay.
Let's go find that dragon.
All right, so let me drag that one is Smite. Now, for those of you who haven't played in character, oh Christ, you already have an inspiration. It's called Deep Thought.
I do?
Yeah, you have 2.
I do.
Yeah, Deep Thought. So Deep
you
Thought
probably got
is
him last time.
concentrate, think deep thoughts. Just this once, you can know a thing, anything.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Me thinks I'm too loose with the inspiration points. I'm just trying to encourage you guys to play in character. All right, so that's the end of the inspiration. On that note, Mr. Nick Maylock, it is your turn. Play with your balls, dude. Remember how Nick used to always pull out his balls and every time he fought? Those were the days. Just 2 years ago.
So I look at our party. I look back at the spectator. I feel like its eyes are darting like kind of back and forth, but still intent. I just raised my sword.
All right, so you're going to break concentration.
Hang on. Well, because
just keep going what you got going.
So Nick,
Yeah,
you see the blood, you see the health of this thing. You think to yourself, I may be a twig boy, but I think maybe I can take this thing. Do you want to be a hero, or do you want to be a support character? See what I'm doing with the inner monologue?
The players, Tom.
Yeah.
See what I did there? You did. You saw what I did there. I'm playing your inner voice. You should ignore it or not. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to think on how much I should mess with you guys in your inner dialogues.
Well, no, it's more like we're about to kill another, and I do believe that it's like one of these really glorious kind of creatures that we've come across, and we're just ending its life.
That's
so
right.
I grab
just there it is. Just to remind you, this is what it looks like.
Yep. I grab Lil Zippy and hold on, wrong one.
So it's the same one, right?
Yeah. No. So it says that I'm already concentrating, but I don't know how to reuse that spell again. Is it up to Lil Zippy to use it again?
No, I think you have to. Go ahead.
Like when I click on him, he has like an orange glow around him.
Right.
So.
Can you do anything with it?
I don't know. It's not my turn. So when it's only like that when it's my turn.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm still going to be concentrating and still just kind of like. Yeah,
so
still looking at the
Dragon
creature,
Breath.
and yeah, I'm still going to be concentrating and.
I think you just cast Dragon's Breath. I think you do it over and over again for up to 10 rounds. Because I'm the counter, right? It's not like it doesn't keep track of how many times it's been cast. So just go ahead and do your. If you want it to, basically, if you're wanting Little Zippy to cast fire or to breathe fire, go for it.
So it says you are already concentrating on Dragon's Breath. End concentration and continue.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. Because you'll just be concentrating again.
Right. So I'm using my last 3rd level spell slot. And it would be a Little Zippy that's got it, so
Uh-oh.
Did it not do anything? Oh, the music's changing.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Yeah, that
well, I had chill music on and realized that we're in battle.
I know, it was like Mr. Rogers music.
I thought the harp was nice though.
Yeah, I like the harp.
It was.
All right, so now.
With this guy.
All right, so you put it down. I think you put it too far back, man.
No, because it read that it was well, it's now stalling. Like it's not.
Well, it wants you to do a damage roll. It says, see that in the chat window? It says damage roll.
I think he did though.
He did it. It was 15.
Yeah. Yeah, 46, which was 15.
Oh, hold on. Now it's plus 15. My bad. Hold on. Minus 15.
Although it looks like
and then minus
the dexterity saving throw.
I'm looking in the damage log here. All right, so it's saved.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, so you gave it 9 points of damage total.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, that ends your turn.
Alright.
You're still concentrating.
I don't think it's going to survive past Karen, though.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
With no words, Karen just brings this thing down upon the spectator, and it explodes. Its last 2 eyeballs shooting like pool balls, right across the room. One landing next to Skylar, and one landing next to Fabia. And with that, you hear the music fade to nothing. So there's a spectator pool of yuck, and that's about it. So you find yourself
should we
in this
try
room.
to open the treasure now, since this is what caused the problem?
Treasure.
So you so you're in this room. You've seen it. There it is again. This spectator is no longer guarding the treasure. It is open. So Nick is the closest. So Nick, if
I'm
you
not
double
even
click
in
it,
the room. Can we get in the room?
Oh yeah. Let me end combat. Hold on 1 second. End combat. Yes.
When I hover over like the last person in the chat who has, in combat, these little things come up. 3 of them look sort of pink, and one of them says like heal or click to give 15 up to 15 health to the token. Are you guys getting that?
No.
Like in Karen, where the 9 is in the chat, I just hover over it and all these little other options come up. It's weird.
Oh
What the
yeah,
9 is.
I do see that.
What is this?
If you go in the chat and hover over the 9.
The 9.
Where
You mean
Karen,
the-
Oh yeah. So there's like a minus half, quarter,
Yeah.
times 2.
Yeah.
Click to heal up to 9.
Or damage.
Yeah, I don't. Unless it's your turn, you probably shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
You guys are in free movement mode.
What is that, like a shortcut?
I don't honestly know what you're seeing, but I
It's
will
in
say
the chat window if you scroll over the damage that it was done. So if you go to Great Axe Damage Roll Slashing by Karen, and you scroll over, if you just roll your mouse over the 9, the amount of damage he did, there's this thing, and there's these icons that come up that you can select. It happened with mine too.
Can you guys do those as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if it's
you
a
shouldn't be able to
shortcut?
do that.
I didn't see it with Karen's second to last thing, but I am seeing it on the last one. Which
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the one that just went or something. I don't know.
And I can do it on mine too, the Dragon's Breath 15.
Oh, interesting.
Click to apply up to 15 damage. Click up to 7 damage.
Well, it's
Order
allowing you to
damage
apply that
times 2.
damage based on like flanking or bonuses or whatever. That's what that's for. I didn't, but you should only be able to do it. Like you guys shouldn't be able to do that on behalf of somebody. That's what's odd. Unless I have you guys all as owners of each other's characters, which I may have done. Hopefully not. It could be. I mean, let me look at Bing. Let me look at your ownership and see if indeed I have done that. See, configure ownership.
What in the world happened in this room?
Yeah,
who's gonna clean this up?
Yeah, so you guys are so you guys are in the room.
Should we
Did anyone open
try
up? Did anyone open up the chest?
Should we try to detect magic or do something on the chest or?
Yeah. That thing. I don't know. Opening it might be. It might also be trapped. Like.
Yeah.
Booby trapped.
We don't have a rogue for that.
Is there any way for any kind of a Perception.
You can roll an investigation to see if it's trapped.
Okay. I think that ought to happen.
Oh no, for
All right.
sure, for sure.
All right. So can everybody do it?
Only if you're next to it.
Can I roll a?
I'm moving over.
I tried to move over. Did it go, Tom?
I do not see you having moved.
I would like to see like if there's anything else in this room that like anything else that would be intriguing to a mage or anybody interested in the knowledge that could be found in this room.
Let me finish up with this box first.
Okay.
All right, so we got a 13 and a 6.
Tom,
plus 1 is 13. Yeah.
Can you try to move me closer? I can't move myself.
I'll move back because I looked already, so I don't know if.
Well, Fabia, just real quick question. In the upper left-hand corner, do you have your token controls? Do you have your little play school character checked?
Play school character checked.
The little person in the upper left-hand corner. Is it checked?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a red box around it.
Okay, and then the other one is select tokens. Is the next right next to it is also red?
No, that was not.
Try that one. Okay. And now try and move yourself.
Standing next to these bubbles, they're like bubbly.
They're bubbly. It's like a bubble bath. All right, so go ahead and roll yours as well, Fabia. Investigation. Yeah.
Nice
This thing was guarded. This thing was guarded by a spectator. There's no additional locks or anything spectacular on it. Let me make sure that I'm not wrong. All right. Yeah. It's just basically a work table, right? And on it, without even having to open it, you see there's two things. There is something that looks like some sort of armor, and something that looks like well, it doesn't look like it, is a sword.
Ooh, I like swords.
A ranger who likes swords.
That's what I use when I don't use my bow. Is a long sword or a short sword?
It's open. You are welcome to whoever wants to grab stuff. There's also 30 pieces of gold sitting on top.
How do you open it?
Is there a way to
double click it?
Oh, you just scroll over the.
So, guys, you want me to detect magic or something? Like, do we want to know if this stuff is magic?
You want to roll ahead and roll a detect magic there.
I've got a spell.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Like a thing that. Shall I?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Spell. Oh.
All right. So what does this do?
Detects magic.
So yeah,
duration. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
So, Bing, you get super excited, right? So in the middle of that room to the west is this sort of gurgling brazier of sort of it's like a green flame and some bubbling gases or whatever else, and you're like, roll an Arcana just to see how much goodness I give you. You're gonna get goodness, but I just want to know how much.
Oh, no. Actually, how do I... Setting it.
Arcana.
Heal.
Yeah, 7's not bad. So what you can tell from this is the Forge of Spells, right? And basically, if you put a weapon or armor, into this flame for 1 minute, for 1d12 hours, it will become a +1 armor or a +1 weapon.
Cool.
So that's what you've learned about that. That's what I got to say about that.
So where is it? Can you ping on the map where that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I figured.
Hey guys, magic flames.
Yeah, can we just go sit in there? Like,
Yeah.
I encourage you to only insert a weapon or armor.
But it's temporary, right?
Like
Yeah, whoever puts anything in it will have to roll a 1d12, and it'll tell you
Can
how
we
many
put
hours.
little Zippy in it?
It would probably kill little Zippy, but yeah, I'd like
Oh
that.
no, then we don't want that.
No.
And now there's still those 2 items on. So double click. Someone opened it.
I
You
did.
can.
Tom, did I not sense magic from those things?
You sensed. Okay. Sorry.
So there's a whole bunch
You're
of
right.
magic over to the east, but
Yes. Yeah. So you do sense magic. There's 2 things here. There's a dragon's guard, right? Which, unsurprisingly, this is a breastplate and it has a gold dragon motif worked into its design. It's sort of created for a human hero of Neverwinter named Tarragon. Right, it grants its wearer advantage on saving throws against the breath weapons of creatures that have a dragon type. So this is a permanent +1 bonus to AC when wearing. And the other is the sword is called the Lightbringer. Right, you have a +1 bonus attack and to attack and damage rolls made with the magic weapon. This +1 mace. I'm sorry, it's not a sword. It's this +1 mace was made for a cleric of Lathander, god of dawn. The head of the mace is shaped like a sunburst and made of solid brass. Named Lightbringer, this weapon glows as bright as a torch when its wielder commands. While glowing, the mace deals an extra 1d6 of radiant damage to undead creatures. So very cleric friendly.
So it looks like a sword, but it's not a sword.
Yeah, the icon's a sword, but it's
like
a mace.
Like a club.
We should give it to someone who doesn't have night vision. Someone in the party has no night vision.
Is that person also a cleric? Because that would be handy.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
But so is Noodle. Noodle is also a cleric.
Yeah, but I have night vision, I think. I'll double check.
Yeah, I think you should take it because.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you're a dwarf. I'm pretty sure you have night vision, or you have dark vision.
Yeah,
but it does deal an extra 1d6. So are you taking it?
Yeah.
Double click and take it, whoever's taking it. Take whatever you guys want. It's up to you guys.
Take it, Cliff. Or Mark.
Somebody should take the armor, though, too.
Yeah, that might be good Skylar armor.
All right.
Yeah, one of you guys who likes to soak up damage.
Yeah.
I wear light armor. It doesn't work.
Your wizard could use it, but it wouldn't be a very good wizard stuff.
No.
He likes to take damage.
Yeah.
And
right,
can we just divide up the gold?
Yeah.
So Skylar, I can split that for you. Can you just Skylar? Are you going to take that? Take it.
I'm trying to
the dragon guard
and grab it. Yeah.
You just need to move next to it.
Okay, that's maybe why it wasn't working. I see.
All right, want me to split the gold 6 ways?
Yes, please.
Sure.
There you go.
Oh, I
and the lid closes, and the treasure is now surrendered. Anyone going to imbue their weapons?
Let's do it, guys.
All right.
What if you already have a +1 weapon?
It would add +1 to it, I guess.
So would it be a +2 weapon then?
It would be a +2.
Sweet.
How do we do it?
So identify the weapons that you're going to put in.
Okay.
And then each character by character, let me know what they are. And then we will roll a 1d...
12.
1d12, and it'll tell me how many hours.
I'm gonna open my character sheet.
But you're going to need to, you each take your own note and remind yourself of how many hours each of these weapons last. It's probably the duration of this, unless you're going to roll a really crappy roll, it's probably the duration of this exploration. So who's going first?
Oh, what's that anyway?
All right, I'll roll a 1d12 for my longsword.
All right, so let me do Skylar first. So your longsword, inventory, longsword, edit. Okay, 1d12.
And now, how do I roll just a 1d12?
Go into the chat, and it's the either one of the dice icons.
Oh, I got it. I see it now. Sorry, I just gotta hide my my thing because it's blocking the dice. Okay. I think this is 1d12. Ooh.
Nice.
All right, so make a note. Yeah, make a note of 15 hours.
Was that a 1d12 though? I think it says 1d20 here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you need to do a
was
1d12. That was 1d20. I'm like, thank you for noticing that.
So would you do that in your edit
that's 10.
item?
That's a 10.
That's the 1d10.
The one next.
Go
In between those
the
two.
that you clicked.
Shit, how do I unselect it? Oh, I got it. All right, it's rolling. I did it. All right, 6 hours.
So 6 hours. You can add +1 to every roll. Let me see if I can code this in. Wait, quantity, properties.
Did you make it when we stepped into the green light? We'd hear the sound. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's the
think you
ambient
can
sound.
add that. I think you can add it. There's like a plus or minus here.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
and on your down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I could do it in the weapon itself, but I guess not. All right, so make a note that you get
Nice.
+1.
Nice, Cliff. Karen.
What's up?
Karen, you get it for 12 hours. That's about the most you could get it. That's basically the rest of this quest. Anyone else?
So do I go in my character sheet and click on the picture of the weapon?
It's a Sildar's longsword. So you have Sildar's longsword. You
I
buffing
do.
it for Sildar?
No, I'm just looking at stuff.
Okay, so you're not imbuing it with the magics.
No, I'm just looking at stuff right now. I feel
right,
like
anyone
I
else
should equip his longsword versus these two short swords, though, that I have.
You can equip whatever you want. You're not in combat, but anyone else imbuing their weapons with anything?
Yeah, I've asked the question twice.
Oh, I didn't hear you. What was it?
Do you go into your character sheet? Or do I click on the little icon on the left above my little picture?
No, it's your character sheet. So in your inventory, which one are you doing? Are you doing the short bow? Or I'm sorry, the warhammer?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
the
do I
warhammer.
click on the... Do I click on the word Warhammer or the picture of it or what?
No, I'm doing it for you. You just need to roll a 1d12.
Okay, well. And that I can get from the bottom, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the chat window.
Didn't get it. I mean,
Nice.
so then I can edit in the little notes over on that row, right?
Yeah. Let's see what I did here. All right, anyone else?
Can I put
Doing
my
anything?
arrows in there?
Nope, just melee weapons.
Okay.
You can put armor or weapons.
What do I have?
I'm looking at it. I know that you can do this. Range 5, activation. Critical hit threshold, tactical bonus. Oh, there we go. 1. Okay, so +1 for this weapon. Now if I go back to the description, now it should be +6. All right, who else had it? It was Cliff, you had it for your axe? Your great axe?
Great axe. Yep.
All right, let me add that to remind me to remove this later. So go into details and activation cost, range, duration.
Hey y'all,
Bonus
I need
one.
to bail.
Yes, I think we all need to bail. Did you have any weapon before you drop? Who else had it? It was Skylar, right? Are you doing anything, Mr. Bing?
No.
Okay, then we will catch you on the flip side. Skylar, it was your longsword, right?
Game, everyone.
Yeah.
Happy New Year,
long sword,
man.
6 hours.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks.
All right, let me add that to yours. 6 + 6. Details. And activation condition. Roll bonus +1. Anyone else?
Nope.
No.
All right. Anyone doing any armor or anything before we go?
Nope.
All right then. Well, on that note, I think we're going to call it. Mr. Bing had the split. It is 9:09. It was an odd game. I have to say.
Good times.
I've got to get back
game.
into the swing of things. Got to get my mind back into the. I think it's been like 4, 5, 6 weeks since we played. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
At least
So-
4.
Yeah, something like that. But we'll play again in 2 weeks. We'll have remembered all of this. You've bloodied this room pretty significantly. You've got some buffs and you have some notes. You can add those notes into your journal in game or on whatever new piece of paper you have. I've added the buffs to your weapons. You have a dead spectator. Nothing else to see in this room. You can head north. You can head south, and that will be where we pick up next time.
Awesome.
And no one's taken any damage, which is a real bummer.
Locked out of the room.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank
All
you,
right,
Tom.
take care.
Happy New Year,
Good
guys.
night.
Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.